Hi there BookTube, it's Eleanor here, and today I'm doing the BookTube Never Have I Ever tag. I wasn't actually tagged in this, but I saw Emma from Drinking by My Shelf do it, and I thought I really want to do this. So I've got my glass, it's got lipstick on it. Unfortunately, it's 1:30 in the afternoon, so probably not good to start drinking just yet. So it's got water in it, but it will be full of wine this evening. If you've never played Never Have I Ever, basically it was a drinking game that I played a lot at university. Normally you do it as a group. You sit around and someone says, never have I ever, and they say something that they've done. Anybody that has done it in the group takes a shot or a drink, and so it goes on. So you find out more about the people that you're with, sometimes too much, and you know who I'm talking about, and also you get drunk. So today in the Bookish one, you do 5 questions. You can play along if it's a weekend evening. I'll try and upload this on a Friday or a Saturday. So if you're over the legal required age to drink in your country and you choose to do it with alcohol, great. If you're not and you choose to do it with sweets, even better in my opinion, or squares of chocolate, or you could just use your fingers and then just put them down. And then as Emma did in her video, let me know down below how many fingers you've got left up at the end, or how many shots you had to have. So I'm going to give you 5 bookish never have I evers, so let's go. Number 1, never have I ever read a Charles Dickens book. I don't know why I've never read a Charles Dickens book. I think because I'm intimidated. None of the stories have really appealed to me, and I have heard that his writing's quite difficult to get into, so I've just never read it. Number 2, never have I ever had a book signed. I have had a few signed books, but they've come to me via a publisher sending them out or getting them in a book subscription box, but I've never actually queued to get a book signed. I think because I've never had a book that I've loved that much, or seen an author that I've loved their book that much that I've wanted to get them signed. And because I only keep 5-star reads, it's very difficult to then match up my 5-star reads with book signings. So I've never queued to have a book sign. Number 3, probably the one that I'm going to get the most about, is I have never reread Harry Potter. I've read it once all the way through as the books came out. I'm lucky enough to have been old enough, I'm old, to have been at the right age when the books were coming out originally, when they were being published, and so I read them as they came out, but I have never ever reread them, which is something I'm feeling like I might need to rectify. Maybe this year I could take part in the December reread of Harry Potter and watch the films. That sounds like it might be a good idea. Ooh. Number 4, I have never given 5 stars to a poetry book, a poetry collection or a poetry book. I don't read much poetry, and I have never ever found a poetry book that I have read to be 5 stars from me. I'm just not sure it's the genre for me. So yeah, I've never given a poetry book 5 stars. And if you have, so you don't have to drink, can you let me know down below which one it was, and I'll see if I can check it out at some point, or at least add it to my wish list for when I'm back buying books in 2018. And number 5, I have never cosplayed as a book character. I'm not massively into fancy dress, although when me and my husband started going out, we did get dressed up quite a lot for Halloween and things like that, but I've never ever dressed up for a party or a fancy dress party or an event or anything like that as a book character, and I'd like to do that once in my life at some point. So yeah, I don't know who I'd go as, but I'd definitely like to do it at some point. So that is my bookish never have I ever questions. I hope you're all feeling okay and not feeling either too tipsy or too stuffed of sweets and chocolates. And let me know, as I say, down below how many fingers you've got left up. And if you fancy doing this, do it, because it's just such great fun and it's a really great way to get to know each other a bit better. Anyway, that's it from me. Bye for now, BookTube.